Hi, welcome back to my channel. Let's discuss the future reads for our book club. For all you sci-fi lovers out there, we have Earth's Angels by Beth Warsdale. It's a sci-fi fantasy, and this is book 1 of a trilogy. You can get this in an adult version and also in a young adult version, so you and your teen can read this together. The description reads as follows. After centuries of abusing our planet, we have finally tipped the scales too far. Superstorms, earthquakes, pandemics, and our oceans dying are just the start of our planet's demise. Humanity has finally brought the Earth to the brink of destruction, and mass extinction is just around the corner. As we are dying in our homes and on the streets, help comes from the most unexpected source, an ancient alien race with amazing powers, stepping in to save not only the planet but also us, the remaining survivors of the human race. Mistaken for angels and gods by our ancient civilizations whom they visited, the ancient aliens are healers of worlds in the universe. However, as the angels begin the healing process of Earth and all life forms, a new danger threatens not only the fragile balance the aliens managed to achieve in their interaction with humanity, but also the very future of Earth and all life on it. The Marillions are coming, a vile and parasitic race, and they want to take it all, including us. Next up we have What's Not Said, a novel by Valerie Taylor, which was named one of the top 3 best fiction books in 2020 for book clubs in Canada. Valerie has challenged herself to talk with 21 book clubs by the end of 2021, and she also has a book club discussion guide in the back of her book. This book description reads, Cassie O'Callahan's meticulous plans to divorce her emotionally abusive husband and move in with a younger man she met 5 years ago on a solo vacation in Venice are disrupted when she finds her husband has concealed this chronic kidney disease from her for years. She postpones her path to freedom, at least until she pokes around his pajama drawer and discovers his illness is the least of his deceits. But Cassie is no angel either. As she struggles to justify her own indiscretions, their secret lives collide head-on, revealing a tangled web of sex, lies, and DNA. Still mindful of her vows, Cassie commits to helping her husband find an organ donor. In the process, she uncovers a life-changing secret. Problem is, if she reveals it, her own immorality will be exposed, forcing her to decide whose life to save, her husband's or her own. Next up we have The Exiled, of Shade and Shadow. This is by Neve Schmid and Rebecca Schmid, and it's a book 1 in the series called A Daughter's Ransom. These are local authors where I am, and here is the description. The Great War is won, so everyone tells her. But even with her brother now king, Astra Berzier knows the fight is far from over. When her sudden exile finds her alone in the dreary country of Merimethia, with only the aloof Prince Luco for company, she digs deeper in vain attempts to find proof of her suspicions. Yet Astra is not the only one with secrets, and she soon finds herself swallowed up in a sudden uproar over Merimethia's throne, an uproar which she believes to be caused by the very person she set out to find. But will anybody believe her? Even if they do, will it be too late? Next up, I will screen share, because when I read this, I will be reading it as an ebook. Balance and Retribution, Book 1 by Josephine Wrightson. She classifies her book as a dark, paranormal, erotic romance. And she does everything by herself, down to editing. So it'll be really interesting to hear more about her process when she's writing. The description on her book reads, Balance, something which has always been since the dawn of time. In all things, right and wrong, good and bad, balance, which is always there, be it right or wrong. Next up, I will do another screen share Again, I will be reading an ebook copy of this when this one gets chosen in the poll. This is called The Menu by Stephen Manchester. Stephen is the winner of the 2020 New England Book Festival. He served in the First Gulf War, and he's been writing for 25 years. He's the author of 4 #1 national bestsellers. And the description for his book reads, "From New England's storyteller Stephen Manchester comes a soul-awakening novel about love, faith, and family. During Finn Reed's romantic quest, he discovers that even through great suffering and loss, he is never alone, not ever, and that we are all eternally connected." Next up, we have 2 books that'll be in the poll by the author Mary Woldering. This first one is called Anna's Dream of Flying, and this is a mini book. It's about 35 pages. It's a short story spinoff of the Children of Stone book series, also written by Mary. And the description reads, Anna's Dream of Flying. Anna is a young girl in Tennessee in the 1960s, discovers the truth about her art, its connection to other realms. Something from beyond Earth is watching her as it searches for the pieces of her shattered soul. Tonight, when she thinks she is dreaming, it will take her flying to remind her of the time when they were gods. So this is a really unique, fun story to be introduced to Mary's work. And then she has a bigger series that this connects to. So I'll go ahead and screen share. Book 1, Tales of the Children of Stone, Voices in Crystal. And the book description reads, a shepherd named Mirai discovers a fallen star. What he finds inside changes him forever. The Children of Stone. They came from another realm in the form of crystals and gemstones, each possessing powers beyond human comprehension. The shepherd, in gratitude, undertakes a journey to the city of the king in ancient Egypt. He will take these children to the safekeeping of priests and scholars living there. A young prince learns of this. Feeling slighted, he begins a lifelong quest to control the Children of Stone or to destroy this shepherd and those he loves. Mary is a writer of visionary fiction, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about her series. And I'm very excited to see which book you guys choose in the first poll for the first book of the month. Thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can also comment with your book choice for this month down below.